What the heck do you think you're doing, son? I'll tell you what we're doing. We're playing Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer for the 16th time. This time, once again, we are playing as Gerudo Link, because I like the model. And we have the female voice mod installed, so we're going to sound like a mixture of Zelda, Rudo, Malin, and Naburu, I think. Boy, let me tell you, that's a cocktail for the... something. Let's take a listen to it. Yep, that's an N64 Zelda voice. Actually, I think that's Rudo. Token and something major. Could be an ice trap, though. Money for the shop, that's good. An adult's wallet, that's actually good if this is more money. No, it's nuts. That's good too, because we don't have consumables this time, so we have 5 nuts to use wisely on the business scrubs. Get our bunny hood and let's move on. We're gonna rush this thing, man. That's how we do it. No nonsense. Or all nonsense. I don't know. It's been a while since I talked about the no-nonsense policy. Maybe that's what's going wrong. I want to play as an N64 Gerudo, man. This is the best we can get, I guess. Like, had this been available when we were kids, I probably would have been super happy. But the problem is, it's not story-specific, it's just a model. Like, I want to be a Gerudo, hailing from the Gerudo region, and have a whole story about it. Some of these noises are suggestive, but that's neither here nor there. The heck does that mean? If it's not here or there, where is it, huh? We got bombs! Are you excited, man? Not really, cause it's the same thing as it always is. Alright, Deku Tree, not really doable, so we won't. I'm gonna skip the bridge. The bridge could be the ocarina. But since we have bombs and nuts, we can Deku scrub it up in the woods. Scrub it up. Don't say it up. So stupid. At least I don't say stuff like Riz. Riz her up. Come on now. Go back to school. No, that's like P-H-A-T fat. How that didn't last, I hope Riz her up doesn't last. Double defense. I guess if there's any time we're gonna need it, here in the beginning is when it's gonna be. So I'm imposing a rule on myself. I'm not allowed to eat for the day until I do a Zelda Randomizer. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's a new rule. I've kind of been following it, but now I made it definite today. This is the 4th randomizer I've done in 5 days, I think. I've basically done 1 a day, like the vitamins. But yeah, you don't need food, man. How many days can you go without eating? It's a lot, right? And people fast all the time. It's water that you need. But there's no way around it. Water Temple key ring. You have to exercise too. You can't just live off water and crackers and expect to lose weight. Some of that crap don't come off without that exercise, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that. This menu selection is a bit tedious, but we gotta do it. Could be the ocarina or something. It's absolute trash is what it was. That's the rupee. The next one is right here. Yeah, sit down. I got one nut left. Purple rupee, I mean, yeah, why not? Arrows, that's crap. We don't even have a bow. Alright, we could go to the bridge, or we could loop all the way around Hyrule and come back to the bridge eventually. $17 bombs, that should be enough to do everything that we have to do, right? It depends on how many bombs it takes to stop Big Chunky here. Bunny Hood passed them! Alright, that might have actually screwed us over, I don't know. Giant's wallet! Well, I guess we don't have to worry about picking up 200 rupees randomly. Oh, speaking of, I mean, we might as well. Those are two different tunic colors. Zora tunic and Goron tunic. Get our first stick, I suppose. Since we don't have the consumables, that's actually important. I got this energy drink the other day and it tasted like blood. And you know how, like, they're not transparent or translucent? So, like, maybe it was blood. Who was I to know? So I wasn't about to dump it out. It was tasty blood. Nothing good. Well, actually, that is good. That's more bombs for the maze that I totally just ran past. I don't know, this whole not eating before doing a randomizer a day is probably going to last less than it does when most people get a gym membership. I'm gonna do a big jump off. Get Mom! Nah, because people are always like, I'm gonna change the world. And there's gonna be a brand new me, and everybody's gonna look down the street like, dang, look at that person. And then they go for like a month at best. And then they just get chubby the rest of the time. And that's the human condition. It takes a super breed of human to be like a gym person. Because you gotta set aside the time, then you gotta go do it. It's like, ugh. Oh, yeah, but once you do it, you learn to love it. No. No. It's not true. Wow, that's how I feel going to the gym. That noise. I'm paying for a gym membership too. I stopped going for some reason. And I can't abolish it for 6 months. It's part of the contract. They get you for 6 months. What I gotta do is delete my bank card. I think I gotta do that anyway, because, I've got some weird subscriptions that I did for, like, Adobe Premiere and stuff, and I don't want that to renew, and I don't remember how to, like, log in and cancel that. So if I just delete my bank card by getting a new one, maybe they'll be like, oh, your payment didn't work. And I'm like, yeah, that's right, it didn't work, you dope. Beating the system. Hey, I'll take the bombs. We got the rupees. We don't have the bombs. We've got the uppy. We've got... Shut up! What Let's Play was that from where We've Got the Beat got stuck in my head? We'll save the Donko for when we're older and not any better because we didn't go to the gym. Kakariko, Kakariko, Kariko. Man on the roof. It's like Man on the Run. Man, if I heard a woman make any of these noises that this N64 voice pack is doing, I would show great concern. Hey, the Go Wrong bracelet. Go Ron. Don't you dare say it. Kariko, you say it? I don't know how, but I will make you Caucasian. No, that was supposed to be to Yamanashi, the little Asian boy that Coach Hines from Mad TV. I think it was in the locker room. He's like, I swear to God, if you say it, I will turn you Caucasian. Or something like that, I don't know. He had so many insults, it was funny. Back in the college days, I don't know how funny they would be going back to it now. But, if you like Key and Peele, that's basically where the substitute teacher came from, is Coach Hines. Before that is the same guy, Keegan-Michael Key. Anyway, back to the game. Ganon's Castle keys. Get some nuts, too. We need some salesman ammo. See? Look at the things you can do when you have money. You just buy nuts. You don't have to think twice. You're like, I want some nuts. Perhaps a filbert nut. Some exotic piece of crap. And you can just buy it. You don't have to think. Oh, is my paycheck gonna cover this? The mirror shield, hey! We might be going Spirit Temple ways. This is almost perfectly timed. It's about to be nighttime and, we don't have to wait. No nonsense. Although, since we have a little bit of nonsense time, let's read this thing. Water temple, or water medallion can be found in Zora's domain. It can? That's important to know, because we only need 3 of them. Oh, Richard. Is this your coat? That laugh Chris Farley does, that right after he says that, is, one of the weirdest giggles. Hard to replicate. So I won't. Richard, you were nothing new. I just bonked my head. Bomb Chew Shop, be a pal, be a friend, be anything. Oh, you're garbage. You know, the one thing that stinks about having left Discord is all the emojis are gone. And those were some cool emojis done by Ellen. I don't even know who's left in that server. I know it got a complete overhaul to disassociate from the good old days name. Bad times, man. Good times initially that turned completely sour. Not everybody, of course, but... It feels like a different lifetime ago, when we were all trapped inside and Zelda randomizers were new. And everybody was happy. Somehow. Seriously, I think during COVID, everybody was happier. Now that everything's gone back to normal, everybody, like, has been reminded of how to be an asshole. But I don't know. Maybe COVID was still miserable. I spent $60 today on 2 pairs of pants for work. Isn't that crazy? 2 pairs of pants, 60 bucks. How many hours you gotta work to make that? How many Zelda randomizers do you have to do to get that money back? Back in the day, it would have just been 1. Nowadays, you could do 20 and not even make a penny. And those are the times, man. Those are the times, man. It kinda sucks. It kinda sucks. Yeah, real lunker. Hey, the fairy slingshot! What? No, I meant to quit, man. So we got a couple grottos here to the right, we got the grottos to the left. Since we gotta go back to Gerudo Valley, we'll loop back around. Take care of these grottos, get the long distance bomb one. And... back to Gerudo Valley. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat after this. Goron's Ruby? We don't need it, but I'll take it. Would have been better if it was a medallion, bub. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. It's coming. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be happy. Lots of cows, and a dog, and a horse. Some chickens. And some pretty ladies that go by different names than their GameCube counterparts for some reason. It'll be a breath of fresh air. A welcome addition to 2024. Before Tales of the Shire and the Plucky Squire come out. I think... What? I didn't mean to throw it. I think Plucky Squire comes out soon. Tales of the Shire still has no release date. Crud! Ah, is that the real boomerang? Yes, indeed. These are the kind of noises. Serenade of water, huh? Well, it might be useful to warp back here at some point. Well, yeah, these N64 noises are the kind of noises that if you have your TV turned up too loud, your mom will be like, what the heck are you watching in there? Back in the day, when you lived with your mom. That's basically the state I'm living in right now. If I don't get hired soon, somewhere, I'm gonna lose my apartment. And if I lose my apartment, I lose everything. And I would have to go back and live with my mom. I couldn't live with my dad, he's got too much going on. Well, I could live with my sister maybe, but no, actually I probably couldn't do that either. It's enough to make you want to jump off a building, though. Is there nuts in here? Just rupees. Nuts, 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 nuts. Maybe the slingshot works? Dance to the music, 'cause we've got nothing to do but just go playing games every day with no direction at all. Hey, it does work. Piece of heart. A bottle with a fish. That's Jabu Jabu. Although we can't get over there without the letter in a bottle. Maybe we could replace the bottle with blue fire. Because the fountain is open as Adult Link, it's just closed until you find Ruto's letter as a child. But for some reason they're able to open it as Adult Link. I don't know if that's a Ship of Parkinian thing, or if the other randomizer can do that now. Oh, do we really want to go tramping across the whole field just to get back to the bridge? I think we should save warp. Hey, that'll be another heart. Alright, what does the bridge have? Ship? We could do Deku Tree. But I think Zora's River is in order, since we're going back out this way. Eh, crud. Yeah, but, people always tell me I should do the Zelda ROM hacks and stuff. But it's just not my thing. There's enough people doing them anyway. Why do you need me to do them? I don't even think people like me anymore. So it'd just be like doing a 16-hour shift without clocking in. I don't know, none of the ROM hacks interest me anyway. I don't know what it is, it's just not my thing. Man, that was junk. I almost did the Jiggies of Time, Banjo-Kazooie, Ocarina of Time thing. But I played it for a little bit and was like, nah, not feeling it. But in 2027, it will have been 10 years since I started this channel. And if I don't have the YouTube plaque by then, I think we can safely say that I failed. And the only thing I was ever good for was, COVID randomizers. Despite that, I'm trying to work on a banner that's like advertising that there's over 200 games on the channel. But I don't know, I want a whole overhaul of everything. What is that? Prelude? Oh no, a Saria song, okay. Eight tokens. Almost there. Since I can't think of anything else to do at the moment, let's do the Deku Tree. Yeah, I don't know, when I really sit and think about it... Well, I don't know. Oh, whoops. We don't have a shield. Oh well, it'll start us right here. Ultra ship. Whatever. I don't know how to say that thing. Okay, don't go in that door. I was about to say something and everything went weird. I think I am gonna die by suicide, though. I don't know when, but I've attempted it plenty of times. You would think at some point it won't be scary anymore, and we'll actually do it. Plus, as the years tick on, you have less and less to live for, and more reason to look at everything that you've done as an ultimate failure. Hey, that's a weird find. But statistically, old men are the ones who commit suicide the most. Actually, I'd be curious to see those statistics again, because it's been a few years since that stuff was shoved down my throat. Because surely there's been a surge in teenage suicides. I don't think it's taboo to talk about. I think it's normal to talk about it. The way I see it, if you can talk about politics, then you could talk about... You could stomach a little suicidal talk. Because how many times can you hit rock bottom, though? That's the thing. Like, at age 15, you might feel like you've hit rock bottom, but you haven't even gotten your start yet, so hopefully first-round therapy and just the adults in your life should be able to shake stupidity out of you. A arrow of fire. I don't know if that's going to be useful, but we don't even have an ocarina, so... Shove it in the back and forget about it. Speaking of in the back, we gotta go back here, but let's push this. So yeah, being 15 and feeling like ending everything, you haven't even gotten your start yet. Now, if you're 25, you're a few years out of college, assuming you went to college. And let's say you haven't found your footing yet, in terms of a career and a spouse. Well, you're starting to kind of run out of time, but... you still haven't really gotten started yet. So the dark thoughts are a little more serious, but you could argue you still haven't gotten started and you're still young. Now, what if you're 35, 40? You had to have been making some kind of money during that time to survive, whether it's McDonald's or retail. And let's say somehow you lost all that money. Now all your friends are married, they all have careers, your McDonald's funds are completely wasted. There's more reason for suicide. There's more things backing it up, and you're not young anymore. So you had better have some really good defense mechanisms to fight those dark thoughts. And that's when it comes down to your support group and stuff, and not everybody has that. And sometimes the support groups themselves suck, or they don't count. Ah, we don't have a shield. We have this shield, but this doesn't even... This breaks nuts. Yeah, it doesn't reflect them back, even if we can use it as a kid. Alright, well that's that. Do we get a different voice now? A little more mature? Does Naburu even have a voice clip? I don't know, but Kakariko is the logical stop now. There was a video that I saw. I didn't watch it because I don't watch videos anymore, but it said Ocarina of Time aged like milk, and then in parentheses it said please don't hate me, or like go easy on me, or something like that. Whoops. I didn't watch it, but apparently it was an argument about why this game sucks. A recent video. Maybe I would be curious to watch it, just because, Lord knows I've played enough of this game to grow tired of it, but at the same time, we're still playing it. That's 10. Perfect timing. Now this is going to be the hook shot and everything's going to be good. No, it's just a singular stick. Alright. what is the item here? Light arrows! Alright, take off the hood and get to work. Now we just need magic and a couple medallions and we've got this thing beat in. I guess we will race Dompe, since we're kind of running out of things to check at the moment. And this is nothing. Dompe times 2. And then what? Well, we're gonna have to reset out of this and then, oh, I didn't even check the Kakariko shops. We gotta come back and check those. You know what I think part of the problem is, too? In the beginning, Zelda randomizers were a cool puzzle to unravel. But, like I've been saying all along, it's the same thing every time, just a little different. And I think people are starting to see that, like, it builds the same puzzle. Like, the puzzle itself is not fun anymore. Or it's not new enough to be fun. Hey, there's our shield that we were looking for. Maybe we really do have to run around and go beat the Deku Tree. But let's check the shops first. Okay, remember that seed? I forgot to check these till like the very end. Shadow Medallion! Forest Temple Keys. Goron sword, and I guess we might as well get the heart pieces. With another piece, well, lo and behold. I don't think I've ever seen the Gerudo Big Goron sword before. We still need the bow. We still need a lot of things, actually. Light arrows was just a big find. The Shadow Medallion was another advancement. Let's just bomb our way up to the crater, I guess. Whoops. Yeah, well, actually, we could bomb the dude in Goron City, too, but we could do that on the way down. How do you guys deal with lack of closure? Oh, like that, huh? Okay. Because let's just say things did not end well with a particular person and you desperately think day in, day out, you dream about it, you lose sleep over it, of how how the conversations could have gone, or like what you could do to revive it. That stuff just like spins in your head over and over and over again. Hey, we could check that right outside. But I don't know what that is. I can't see it. That's garbage. Alright, big Goron. But yeah, no matter what you do, like, the person is done with you and they don't even listen anymore. So there's nothing you could say to, like, even redeem yourself. It's like they won't even give you that chance. Hey, that's blue fire, but we don't have magic or a bow. Alright, back down to Goron Man. That Princess Ruto voice clip really does not sound right. Yeah, like my ex-girlfriend, for example, I'll never know what she's up to again. I have no contact with her. The last couple times I tried to contact her, I just got nothing. No response. So you just gotta walk away knowing, like, you're hated. You don't even know if, like, she died in a car accident or anything. Hey, there's the bow looking mighty pink. We're really close now. Magic and a couple medallions. The bunny hood could help us out here. Yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me that, like, certain people are forever gonna think what they think about you, and there's no way that you can, like, edit that. And lately... Oh, I thought I could grab that with the bunny hood. Doesn't matter, we still spawn here. But yeah, lately it seems like everybody's just got a bad opinion. So I don't know. I think it's a lesson to be learned. I gotta write it down. Assuming I still aim to publish what I'm writing. But if you talk about suicide enough, eventually enough people will leave your life to the point that you have nobody and actually have a reason to commit suicide. Kind of funny how that works, isn't it? Support group, support group. But that's the twisted logic of it, too. Is, depending on how you word it, you can purposefully do it to make people hate you. And eventually it works. Hey, that would have been the bow, too. Because let's just say, for instance, you constantly talk about suicide, but you never actually do it. Eventually, it's going to start coming off like you're crying for attention. And nobody likes that. So they're going to start to hate you. But little do they know, that's the point. To get anybody who even slightly cares to hate you and not care, so that there is nobody left. And you could say, see, here's the fact checklist. Who's gonna actually care? When you've made enemies of everybody, you gotta open highway, man. So I just think it's funny that the years and years of therapy and medication and help and hospitals and all that stuff. Crud. Like, it's all just a game. A twisted game that was intended all along by the subconscious. But still, there's always a glimmer of hope, I guess. Which is one of the reasons why it always results in failure. To the point that you could say you've attempted 8 times, and out of all 8 of those, none of them worked? It's like, what are you doing wrong? It's like that Simpsons cartoon where he's like, oh, I can't even do this right. I don't know, has anybody ever died out of spite? Somebody in the course of time has to have done that. I don't know, I remember one guy was telling me, he was asking me, do I even want a future? I don't know the answer to that, man. I think there's 2 versions of me. There's the innocent child me who's trapped behind a giant shell. Pocket egg. Yeah, the inner child of me who's like stuck behind layers and layers and layers of depression. That guy wants a future. But everybody else uses MasterCard. No, they want, death. You know the purple stuff, Phazon in Metroid Prime? That's what I pictured. Jeez. Depression as. It's like the insides of your body have Phazon bubbling in and out of your organs and stuff and spreading through your veins. And that's depression. And so, for as long as that persists, every good effort you make to build a future for yourself will one day be dismantled by your own actions. Progressive magic meter. We've got light arrows, man. It's just the medallions. That's all we need. But how are we supposed to stay skinny if we beat these seeds and then have to eat? Yeah, like, well, I don't know. That's just been the trend with my life, is like you work really hard, you put in a lot of hours, you work, you save money. Next thing you know, you got $50,000 in your bank account, and then you spend $30,000 on a lucky elephant. There was more to it than that, but in the end, we came home with a lucky elephant. And the rest of it goes towards hotels and whatnot. Plane tickets. So if you were to do the math, you would think you have 20,000 left over, but no, that's not true. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know what happened, but yeah, we don't. All that money we saved up, we don't know where it is. It's gone, and I have a lucky elephant to thank for it. It could be foreshadowing. Bweh. Because when people fall over, they go bweh. Thank God for Life Alert. I owe my life to it. Anybody else think the word "it" sounds weird sometimes? But yeah, they asked me if I wanted a future. And in times of manic episodes, you just never know. What? Oh, I'm not resetting and coming back here. No, we're using the boomerang as an adult. I don't even care. There's only so much tedium one can take. I wonder how many hits with the big Goron sword this guy takes. These noises. It probably is just like a Deku stick. Yep, so far. But in conclusion, I would say that my particular life ended in 2014. Everything that's happened since 2014 has been a different person. The real me died in a coma. Hey, that might do something. That might do something too. Wow. Good thing we didn't wait. Imagine going back to become a kid just to do this. I don't think so. A chicken hatched from your egg. Alright, Talon. I'm not the only weird one in the world, you know. Bottom of the well. I worked with a guy one time when we went out for a beer. He talked about what it would be like to taste man flesh. I was like, geez, dude. Playing as a Gerudo, we got free access to the Gerudo stuff. This has to be the answer, although we don't have the keys for this place, and no hook shot, so we're limited. There's the ocarina. That was pretty nestled in the game. We could do this room, but not the following one. We can do the room over here. Yeah, another guy. There was one guy who asked me if I wanted a future. Another guy openly stated to everybody that he once looked up to me, but now I'm dead to him. So, okay. I don't know what I did exactly, but... Epona's song, that changes pretty much nothing. Except for the archery game outside of here. Now that we have an ocarina, we could do the ocarina checks, which is this guy and Malin as a kid. Nope. That's too low. Man! Sometimes you think you're onto something, and then the world slaps you in the face and says, nope! Alright, I got the spiders in the ranch and here, at least to get up to 20. What does 20 have? Yeah. Le Baltre ship. Well, we have Saria's song, so... that means... one thing and one thing only. Although, you know what? Oh, there's the target, too. I'm thinking the Deku Tree, we could finish that up. Because we have a shield now. Jeez, the stick. Alright, Bob, I'm back for revenge. Yeah, you know, I genuinely think that's what happened. In 2014, I died, and as punishment for my sins, that was not the letter, that was an empty bottle. I've been sent back to live a miserable existence. I'm almost certain that's what happened. So every person that tries to get close to me or, like, initially finds me interesting or something, it's inevitable that they will leave one day because they will get tired of the fact that I'm always miserable. Which, again, you know what that's just fodder for. Oh, hey! Okay. Odd mushroom could be good. Yeah, I feel you, King Dodongo. Hurts, don't it? 2 items. What do we got? We got the odd mushroom to take back. Don't really know what else at the moment. Kind of spaced out. Yeah. Oh, alright, well let's do those 2 things then. Prescription? What? I was just thinking Ice Cavern. But no, we can't do any of that. But, speaking of that region, we could become a kid and we can dive. We got the scale not too long ago. We can see what Ruto's bottle is. And get into Zora's domain and do all that stuff. Bypass Zelda's lullaby. You ever wonder what kind of old man you're gonna be if you make it that far? That's a sculptural token that means nothing. I wonder if I'm gonna have a lot to say either via book or audio logs or something. Oh my gosh, the whole time! And double magic. Well, that pretty much opens up the game. We are destined to find 2 more medallions. Yeah, I wonder if I'm gonna be a talkative old man with like a lot of advice to give, or if I'm gonna be so fed up with having tried my whole life that I'm just gonna learn that the best thing to do is be quiet. Like how I came into this life quiet, leave it quiet. When we started talking, that's when bad stuff happened. Which is a real terrible thing. Because it's like, why do you even exist as a person if you're not allowed to talk? But I think the difference is we care. Like, there's other people, I could name somebody right now, not anybody real, not any of you guys, or any former Discordian or anything like that. But you all know, think of the news. Who's somebody that's in the news all the time that really doesn't care what people think of them? So, I think, it really just comes to how much of a narcissist you are, really. And I've never been that. So I always worry what people think about me. So to be in the situation where I am now, where everybody's left because of me, it's hard to sit with, man. The idea that you're nothing but a bad memory to somebody. Like, people get over that stuff. I don't. I don't know. I never could get over that kind of rejection. You know what I wonder? Since we have child items on and adult items and stuff, can we do the prescription now? No, it doesn't work here. It was worth a shot, I guess. Let's go to the Sacred Forest Meadow. You know what? Screw that. I'm not even gonna eat today. I'm not hungry anyway. I'll beat this thing and have some iced tea or something. But food? Nah, forget it. Maybe we should put a stipulation on it even further. You cannot eat until one of your recent randomizers breaks 10,000 views. You cannot eat until your next YouTube paycheck actually pays your rent. It's how you save money. What is the cheapest thing you can buy? Ramen noodles, right? Ramen noodles are under $1 per cup. But of course you buy the multi-pack or whatever. Canned stuff is over $1. Crackers are over $1. I don't know, like, we need something under $1 that you can just eat and drink water. It's the only way to save money. You can't save money unless you just skip out on food. Alright. There it is. Wait a minute, we had Saria's song, didn't we? Oh, I didn't even have to do any of that. Ah, well. We did it anyway. Same spot we just were as adult Link. And we can get into the Forest Temple, of which I think we have the keys. Yes, we do. Okay, so we are doing the Forest Temple in full. I could never be a comedian, man. You know how they say comedy is like depression turned on its side or whatever, however the saying goes? Tragedy, that's what it is. It's tragedy turned sideways or inwards or something. Lost key. We don't have the Song of Time, so we can't actually do the whole well thing. Although, wait a minute. Yeah, you can. You come through it from the block room. By the way, if you're still listening and have listened on at the previous ones I did, where like I was talking about AI art, it should be noted that I was just goofing around with what my video editor has. I don't really advocate AI art either, because I know it's terrible for actual artists. And like I mentioned in the seed before that, all that AI stuff is like apparently horrible for the environment in terms of energy usage and stuff. One step closer to Star Wars. We're just gonna have a space life. Bomb choose. I started playing Star Wars The Clone Wars. I think I might delete the one episode that I recorded and just abandon it. I'm not feeling Star Wars video games. Can you dive? Or do you need the golden scale? The golden scale would do it. There is another way around. The block room, though. I believe the block room dumps off on the other side. What was I saying? I don't remember it totally. I don't know. Maybe that's what lack of food does. Bush and blocks. Now, see, this probably aged like milk. I could see a kid, like, my nephew probably would not have the patience to play this game. I don't think he has the patience to play any game, really, if it's not Fortnite. Because in Fortnite, you don't even have to, like, do anything. You just load in and do what you want. And then it's over. What? Oh. I got angry and I forgot what I was doing. You think that's in the future, though? Are we gonna be a generation of old hat people? Is it old hat or old hand? But anyway, my point is, do you think we're all gonna be like grumpy in our Cranky Kong chairs, being like, back in my day we had Zelda, and all the young kids are gonna be like, yeah, those games are stupid. We have Call of Duty 700. I don't think Ocarina of Time aged like milk. It's one of the most rigid, accessible, mathematical thingamabobs that the retro past, what, can give us. Sound like Walter when he's drinking his coffee, trying to make sense. Yeah, we are on the right side. Now, for some reason, this hand stays green after it lunges the first time. It's very bizarre. How bizarre. Like back when I played Stardew Valley and Nintendo Capri Sun said, this is probably the best suited game for you, or something along those lines. It just goes to show that my misery is well known. That people say, yeah, you gotta just chill out and play a casual farming game, man. Which is why I'm saying, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. That's exactly what it is, coming in September. But anyway, we were talking about this game aging like milk. I don't know, I'm probably biased. It is a generational thing. The N64 is my baby. So, I will always find a reason to defend the Zeldas, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, Star Fox, Jet Force Gemini, Diddy Kong Racing. I mean, the list goes on and on, man. The N64 was a beast with how little games it actually had. Had it not been for Rareware, though. I like Super Nintendo too, but the more I think about it, N64 is where... I don't know. I don't know how to finish that sentence. Where I found myself. Oh, shut up. I'm so conflicted with being a nerd, it's ridiculous. It's like being like, I like seafood, but I don't like clams, so I guess you can't put me in the camp of a seafood eater. Doesn't matter anyway, let people like what they like. For God's sake. You're losing your mind. Reba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba. Oh, go ghosts on the boardwalk will keep us company where the city meets the sea. I was walking with a ghost. And I said, please. Ooh, it's brown. Well, could have done without that, man. Stalfos would not be good in a library. They're constantly going. Murr, 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 murr. Do you guys hum when you chew? It's just a question. Doesn't have to go any further than that. I'm a hummer. No. Does anybody drive a Hummer? Is AI or a Hummer worse for the environment? How about AI in a Hummer? For God's sakes. It's like a giraffe with a sore throat. It's all bad. Although, how big is a giraffe's throat anyway? Because it's probably their esophagus. That's the long thing. I don't know. I've derailed. Almost had it, but he didn't jump at quite the right angle. Oh, it all just feels great. And of course there's no ladder there. Why would they not put a ladder there? Are they stupid? Making you work for it. Don't they know we work our whole lives? And for what? If I do lose my apartment, that'll be the end of the videos until I get my own place again. I'm not that stressed out yet, but I'm kind of stressed out about it. I don't know. Hey, Spirit Medallion! That combined with the Shadow Medallion we have is something. Back at the Temple of Time. One medallion to go. Now listen. You guys ever force yourself into a job that you know you'd not be good at, just for the sake of it could improve you? Like, I thought about being a waiter just to improve my social skills. But I'd be a terrible waiter. Do you know what I really want to not do besides that? I never ever want to be a cashier. And if you work at Target, they train everybody on the cashier. Or the cash register. I don't know what the logic is there at Christmas time when they need people up front. I applied to Target too, but I don't want anything to do with that cash register, man. Making me do mental math in front of people, pissing them off. Performance anxiety is a thing. Requiem of Spirit? I wonder if we have to go there. We can really only do one check. We don't have Zelda's Lullaby to do the fountain. We don't have the Silver Gauntlets to do the rock. Oh, hey, what do you know? Alright, good thing we have the mirror shield. Alright, which one of you is gonna do it next? Fire? Yeah, I just had a feeling. Come on, stay there. Ice. Who next? Who next? Fire. Yeah, man, I almost missed. Is that good enough? Yes! That was like the best possible luck with the stupid phase. I don't know why the shields don't stay on the Gerudo. Something about this model. Oh, I can't believe I did that! Come on! The whole point of the big Goron sword is to one-cycle that boss. Now she's gonna start mixing and matching the powers. Maybe not. Well, at least we got a little bit of the Spirit Temple. We might have to... Well, yeah, let's head there next, since we just got the song. What do we have here? 2 prizes. No. Oh, that's garbage. Not grabbing it. Ultra garbage. Well, it wasn't a complete waste. We got the Spirit Medallion. We're 1 medallion away from beating this thing. It could be... the desert. That's where we said we were going, right? Yeah, because the prescription we still can't do. I wish we could do the Spirit Temple, but... Nope, nothing. Okay. Reset indeed. Ah! I was hopeful that those 2 medallions would be something. What do we have? What can we check? Bolero of Fire. Epona's song. That doesn't really change much of anything. Serenade of Water means nothing as adult. I guess the Bolero. But I don't even think we have the Fire Temple keys. The tunic doesn't matter much, but... How much time do we have? 1:12. It wouldn't be the first seed that this very first Fire Temple chest has something, though. Big bomb bag. Okay, I'm back in the Gerudo training grounds. It just occurred to me we have the hookshot now, so we could do this next room and probably all the other trials, even though we don't have the keys still. Rackaboo. No, this is doable. We know we just gotta stretch like a exorcist person. I'm amazed at people who can tolerate the heat. One time I got into a car in the winter time, and it wasn't even that cold outside, and we were walking around a whole bunch. But these 2 girls in the car had the heat cranked to like, I don't know, 700. And it was so hot. Like me and 2 of my friends crammed in the back seat, and the 2 girls were up in the front. And yeah, they were taking us somewhere, but we barely survived that car ride. It was so hot. And none of us wanted to be, like, impolite, so none of us had the audacity to be like, can you turn the heat off? No silver gauntlets. No treasure trove. No scarecrow needed, really. Nopes. I don't know why I added an S to that, but... Alright, what about this room? No, but look at that. There's something major in the invisible climb, but we don't have the keys to this place to get to that. Ugh, thought I wasn't gonna make that jump. Come on. There's something major in the fire ring, too. I think you need the iron boots to do the trick, and even still, I haven't been able to do it in... well, yeah, years. Because it was... one of my seeds, I got it. And I did it like it was nothing, too. But I don't know how to do it anymore. Well, this room... we could do it, but there's no point. What the heck? I did not have the button pushed. Well, I thought that would be more lucrative than it was. So, I rode Epona here. The next thing to check would be the archery is behind the Gerudo stuff. I haven't done this in forever. Might take a couple tries. Oh yeah, you don't even need Epona. Or do you? I can't remember. 1,000 points, and then 1,500 is the other one, right? No, hit the jars. I learned that the hard way. Here's the 1,000. Can we get both prizes in one go? That I do not know. Ah. There it is. Doing, doing, doing. Din's fire, but we don't have anything Shadow Temple. What the heck does it want me to do? We can't have come this far for it to be unbeatable. Oh, the ice arrows. They act as blue fire. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Okay, on my way to Zora's River. Get out of here. You're exactly what I'm looking for. I just realized we don't have Zelda's Lullaby to even get access to Ice Cavern as Adult Link. So the only other option is to put this in our empty bottle and check the Poe shop. After that, I have no idea. I thought for sure I was onto something with the ice arrows. Because that would have been cool to somehow have a seed where, like, you have to work around blue fire with ice arrow magic. This has to be a song or something. Oh no, it's our final medallion! I didn't even think about that. Well, we're done. I was expecting Nocturne of Shadow or something, or a key ring, song. Well, that's what the Nocturne of Shadow is. 3 medallions makes the bridge appear. Well, looks like we got another one done. Although, something... Well, let's check the things real quick. Because what else would you possibly be able to do out there? That's nothing. Unless they're locked behind the Skulltulas. Let's check. There's got to be something major somewhere in here. Yeah, there's one. Lens of Truth. That's not major at all. That is literally one check. Where's the scrubs? The scrubs and the spirit medallion are the only things that we could check. We can't do shadow, and we can't lift that thing. What? I didn't see what it was. Oh. Okay. Progressive nut capacity, that doesn't change anything either. Arrows? Red rupee? Seriously, what else could you possibly do? Is this seed only beatable because the medallions get you here? There's gotta be something in spirit. But you know what? I don't feel like doing it. Let's just go get the chest in the middle. Because we have the water temple keys, but we don't have iron boots. We have the bottom of the well and the lens of truth, but we don't have Song of Storms. Oh, spirit as a kid. One of those has to lead to the iron boots, probably, and then the water temple probably has the rest of the stuff. Wait, this is the actual boss key? I thought we had it to start. Oh, it maybe got messed up from the previous seed where I did a Triforce hunt. It probably reset it back to vanilla. Well, good thing it was there. So it goes. We've had 2 really great Ganondorf fights in this string of 4 seeds that I've played so far. In 5 days or whatever it is. I used the Master Sword for both of them. But this time we'll use Big Goron. Nah, I moved a little bit. I think I had perfect spin attacks before. Oh, no. I think if you move while stabbing him and you don't stand still, he gets up faster. Could just be my imagination, but... maybe it's completely random how long he stays down for. There, we imitated Ganondorf. Do you feel happy now? Not really. Wouldn't it be weird if it just brought you to a shop after that? What? Oh, yeah. Is there a depressed Kakiri? Because I know there's Mido, but Mido's kind of a bully. He's not really depressed. He's kind of depressed. Because he can't be like Link. But he could if he just tried. He's got the wrong attitude. I wish I knew how to make Link sprites. Because I would do a model of Zora Link, Mido. That's probably it. Oh, Dark Link. I'm surprised there's not a Dark Link one. Maybe there is. So was it a good seed? Probably not, right? Too much real talk. Not even real talk, just depressing crap. Always digging our own grave, man. Can't put the shovel down. It's like going to work every day and flipping off your boss. You start with good intentions, and then you screw it all up. That just means we have to do another one. Until our brain deteriorates. Wow, Ganon died by a mouse. That was the squeakiest voice clip. Alright, well, that's that. I don't know. Sorry for another bad one, I guess. At least it was quick. Still not gonna eat, though. I know I can now, but... what am I gonna eat? A sandwich? It'll just give me heartburn. I'd rather not. Anyway, see you guys later.